15 piercing, so a total of 19.
Okay.
Give me just a second. Let me verify something as well. You also suffer disadvantage against any spell saving throws that you have to roll against until the start of her next turn.
Spell saving, okay.
Let me double check that, make sure I'm saying that right. It is this one right here. So it's going to be a disadvantage on saving throws against a spell that I make before the end of my next turn.
Okay, and so if I've...
So it's just disadvantage until the next turn, end of my next turn. But she is going to instead, because she needs to continue her attacks, her second attack is going to be moving into, actually no, she's going to be 5. So she moves within 5 feet of, hold on, within 10 feet of the other two of you. Second attack against Voldir.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the incorrect die. That's my D12. There we go. This is not so great. It's going to be a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay. D12. Oh, that's some damage. That's also some damage. 4 necrotic and 19 piercing. Total of 23.
How the fuck is it? Okay, then.
Third attack. Against... No. How many attacks does she have? She has 3 or 2? 3, yeah. Third attack against... Oh, you also have disadvantage against spell saving throws.
I realize.
Yeah. Third attack against Magnus. Natural 20.
Falls.
Falls, but let's check that damage first. What's your max HP?
36.
36. Okay. I'm just going to say this right now. You need to hope this damage is below 37.
Oh boy.
That's not a bad start.
I can kind of fix it.
So that's going to be...
Once again, range.
I know,
3.
I'm running.
Do you have any resistances? Let's start there.
I do not.
Okay, hang on. So that's
Wouldn't
going to
he-
be
Oh, never mind.
3, 4, 4 necrotic. So that's a good start for you. 6 plus. Ooh. So let me add this up now. 6, 11 plus. Good news, it's not 37. You're just unconscious. It's going to come
Do
in
I
just
take-
under.
Does that instance
fall
of
to
attack
0.
bring me under, or do I have to make another death save?
No, not yet. You don't make that death save yet.
Understood.
Yeah, you don't make it until your turn. You wanted it to make sure you wanted to be under 37 because if you go overkill, there are no death
It's
saves. You're
overkill.
just instantly dead. So that's why I had to roll that. It came in just under, so you're okay. You're just unconscious. And on the
Understood.
back right now of Voldir, so you're still your
Not
body
on the
can still
back.
be moved.
I am literally holding him.
Hold him, doesn't matter. The point is still the same. You're moving because Voldir is moving you. Marassi's turn. Marassi, you are now at distance of...
180, math's right. Oh, 240.
No, you are 110 away from them right now.
Oh, nice, they're moving towards me. That's great. I'm still too far away.
They are
to do
moving
anything.
towards you. What's your movement speed?
60,
No, normal.
30.
30?
Yeah, I'm dashing.
Okay.
Because I'm
You
too
can dash
far
in
away.
bonus action. You can dash in bonus action.
Bonus action, healing word is 60 feet.
If you dash, that puts you within... Let's see. You're 110 away from them. That puts you at 50.
Perfect. So that's going to be a healing word on Magnus.
Healing word on
At
Magnus. Magnus is back up.
Second level.
Second level.
Running at spell slots is a problem.
9. Magnus, you have 9 health now. We're back up.
Understood.
Anything else, Rossi? That's your action, your bonus, and your movement.
Yeah, that's it.
That's going to take you to the top of the round, at which point, just a friendly reminder that Philnon, you're within 5 feet, Voldir and Magnus within 10. Top of the round belongs to Magnus.
Sorry, loud motorcycle.
You're fine. Top of the round belongs to you, Magnus.
I don't suppose Naura would, or not Naura, Valdir would allow me to be put down.
Unless you call it out, like, I'm thinking get you out of here. Get all of us just further on to a position that horse can't reach us.
And my movement's tied to Magnus, isn't it? Because I'm on the disc.
You're on the disc.
This is very true.
Wait. He's been unconscious twice now. This concentration?
Disc is not
Disc is not
concentration.
This is not
Perfect. concentration.
Only the Hex was. Hex was knocked out well before he even went unconscious the first time.
Lovely.
So
Can I
everything's-
cast Eldritch Blast from my current
Yes.
position?
Yes, you can.
There's the other thing you can cast too.
Oh, what's that?
Don't you have Evarts?
Remind me?
Black Tentacles?
Hunger of Hadar? Yeah, I could probably. But it's really quite easy to get around.
Not if she's in it.
I'd like to
Where is she?
remind you that she is
Okay.
within 5 feet of
Held
Philnon
action.
and 10 feet of the two of you.
I can't.
Okay. I was just saying that's a...
The Warlock says the word.
The word is spoken.
Am I allowed?
Sorry, go ahead.
Am I allowed to say non-lethal?
Yeah, that's fine.
Non-lethal.
You can declare it. The question is, do I choose? I choose. You know what? I choose not to. That will hit. First one will hit. 15 force damage. 15 force. Okay, so that's gonna be. Let's gonna bring you down to this. Okay. Very good. Anything else, Magnus?
No.
Just to confirm, that was against the rider or against the horse?
Rider.
Rider. Okay, very good. Just making sure. Anything else, Magnus?
No.
That will bring us to Valdir, since Philnon dropped himself in the order.
Can I ask to be jumped back up if that's okay, Valdir?
That will not be allowed unless Valdir drops below, drops down one number, which would put you in a tie with Alina. And you
Can
better
I-
hope that, at that point that you have higher dex bonus than Alina to make that happen.
Can I point out that when we rolled initiative, Valdir and I got the same? That matters?
It doesn't matter right now. You're good because you're above her dex bonus.
Right.
But I'm saying if you want to pull that, because all three of you would be in a tie at that point, and you better hope that her dex bonus is lower than both of yours. But Philnon, you're okay. Beat her in a tie.
I don't know what her
Sorry.
dex bonus is, and I am not feeling so great. So I'm sorry, Philnon. Like I said, keep the bow out, but you can probably draw it after and then get your turn if you want to take the opposite attack right now. because I know what you're trying to do.
What am I trying to do?
Trying to get the smacks off to at least stun one of them.
Yep.
I know, and that's why I've been like, the opportunity attack. I believe you can still put it on.
Yeah.
So I'd say just let me run, get us out of range, and you smack her.
Okay, so what are you gonna do, Voldir?
I'm running full
So
speed.
you're taking a disengage action?
She's not in range.
She's 10.
Of
She
me.
has
Oh,
lance.
she is 10,
She's
yes,
10
so-
feet. That lance is 10 feet. You're at 10
I
feet.
know. Yeah, bonus action disengage.
Bonus action disengage, except one small problem with that plan. She's got Sentinel attack of opportunity. That's cocked.
But I haven't moved yet.
Oh, okay.
Now that you've told me that,
You
That's
wouldn't know
meta.
that,
You said you
though.
were
I
gonna
just
run, though.
did it.
I'm not
Said
gonna.
you
I
were
know
gonna
what I
run.
could do, but I know what I could do, but I know. Yeah, I'm gonna run. So
You said you were gonna run. That's the only reason why I said that.
I was just being cheeky because I'm annoyed.
24 to hit.
What do you think?
That'll stop your movement dead in its tracks. You move 5 feet, but you're gonna stop dead in your tracks.
Okay. Then that was my
damage.
bonus action. Then for my action,
Hang on, I need to take the damage first, and then you'll take your action. Yep. Hang on. There we go. That's still cocked. Hang on. Try again. There we go. Okay. That was lower, though. That's gonna be 13 piercing, 1 necrotic for a total of 14.
I'm down.
Magnus, you drop from Voldir's shoulders. You do move the 5 feet though. So you get hit in the back and you kind of just drop 5, like you take a couple steps and just drop. Magnus, you'll also move that 5 feet. As a result, you're at 15 feet right now.
Stood.
Magnus at let's see, that's gonna put Voldir at 135, Max at 135. Voldir is down, does not take a death saving throw on this turn because it happened during your turn. You'll take it on the next turn. That's gonna move us to Philodon.
Okay, well, I believe I'm currently unarmed, so I'd like to take out my quarterstaff.
Okay, that's fine.
And, okay. Yeah, I'd like to make an attack against the horse.
Attack against the horse. 21 to hit. Will hit.
Okay, and can I ask to make it a stunning strike?
To make a what strike, I'm sorry?
A stunning strike, they have to make, it's a constitution saving throw or be stunned.
Constitution saving throw or be stunned. That is perfectly fine if you want to make that declaration. You're making that declaration?
Yep.
Okay. Constitution saving throw. Against what DC?
It's Dex, or 17.
Hang on. let me
Sorry,
pull up your
can't even.
No. I
Constitution.
need to know your spell DC.
It's 17.
Your DC is 17. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay. Huh, go figure. That's really high. Okay. It rolls a natural 18.
Okay, attempt number 2. Same as
Same as before. You can take that shot again.
That's okay.
15. Alina pulls on the reins. That will miss.
Okay then, and then, well, spending a key point to use a flurry of blows. So it'll be,
Flurry of blows.
an unarmed attacks will be bludgeoning.
Unarmed. Alina pulls on the reins. That'll miss.
Ah, come on. Okay, and no, it's gonna miss as well.
Pulls on the reins. That's gonna miss.
Darn.
That first one would have been good, but that natural 18. The damage is still good though. The 11 damage is still good. Let me check damage. I'm just gonna put it at that. Horse is hurting. Horse is hurting pretty good right now. Regardless of the fact that you didn't stun it. That's going to take us to... That's going to take us to... Alina. In which Alina is going to... Just to confirm here, how is she going to do this? Just to confirm, she is going to do... She's going to attack Philonon 3 times. All with the lance.
At normal, since I didn't dodge.
At normal, that's going to be 24 to hit.
Hits.
Let's check damage. Oops, that's off the table. Ooh. Okay. 3 necrotic. 18 piercing.
So that's 21.
You still good?
Yeah, yeah. So that's 21 damage, right?
21.
Yep.
Okay. Next one. Not as good. 19 to hit.
Misses.
Misses. Third one. 24 to hit. Will hit.
Yep, that's hits.
4 necrotic. 15 piercing for a total of 19.
Down.
Philonon down. Marassi. Alina now moves around the downed corpse, or not downed corpse, downed body of Philonon, between the downed bodies, the 2 downed bodies, and Magnus. So that's going to be 10 feet of movement. It's going to be 5 from Voldir. 5 from Philonon. 5 from... No, excuse me. 15 from Voldir, 15 from Magnus. No, 10. Sorry, that's 10.
They were 15 from her, so they moved 5 feet. And she's moved
no,
10,
she moved
so
10.
that's 5.
She moved 10. That's 5, that's right, yeah. She's between, yeah. I'm just calculating this, so bear with me. And you're 50, that's going to put you at... You were at 50, that's going to put you at 40. Rossi, you're 40 feet away from Alina at this point. It's your move.
Perfect.
It's not looking good.
Fantastic. I'm going to move to 15 feet from her. And I'm finally fucking close enough to do stuff.
There we go. Let's start off with your first move, and it's probably going to be an action.
Oh yeah, it is. I'm finally
Okay.
close enough.
You're finally close
I
enough
have
to
been
your trump
trying
card.
for... How long have we been going? 2.5 hours to get close enough to her to do something.
Wisdom saving throw against turn undead. If the creature fails a saving throw, it is turned for 1 moment or until it takes any damage. So let's start with the wisdom saving throw. Let's start with that wisdom saving. Ooh, okay. What's your DC?
Oh, it's my cleric DC, isn't it?
Yeah.
14.
14.
I'm not good.
She will use class ability Indomitable. That failed. She's going to re-roll it.
Her horse doesn't get to.
Her horse doesn't. I haven't rolled on the horse yet. I rolled on Alina. 13. Plus the minus nuts. That's gonna fail as well. She's gonna roll it one. Let's see. Must use the new roll. Can't use the feature again. Except I get twice between long rests. But I have to use the new roll. Doesn't matter. That's a fail. Now the horse. I have to take the roll. Horse passes.
Fuck the horse. Damn it.
Horse passes, but Alina
What is
fails.
with this fucking horse?
I think you guys have been doing it
Okay, turn undead works on Alina, not on the horse.
Perfect.
Alina is compelled to move away. How she'll move away will happen on her next turn, or unless she takes damage. If she takes damage, she's no longer compelled by the turn undead.
I know that. I'm not gonna fucking
They
touch
don't
her.
know that. But does your party know that?
Guess what? I'm gonna tell them.
Okay.
Valdir gets a first level healing word, and I will say to him as he gets up, don't touch her. Pick up the other two. Get out of here.
Valdir, you're back up. As you're back
Listen
up,
to
you
me
hear
for
this.
once.
Valdir, you're back up. Does that end your turn, Marasi?
Yes.
Top of the order, Magnus. You are up right now, but you're not on Valdir's back. You were dismounted as a result of Valdir going down. Valdir's back up, though.
Acknowledged.
You are 5 feet from Alina.
Where is the horse?
Don't
Directly in front of you.
don't do it. This is not a battle we can win, guys. It's time to go.
I think I know what he's trying to do. But let's see if I'm right.
Arase, I have an idea. You're not gonna like it.
What is it?
Oh, just something large that you remember once, and remember you saying you never wanted to see it again.
What?
I'm hinting at hunger of Hadar, you
No,
ninny.
no, no, you don't! Okay, if you damage Alina,
I understand this.
I will kill you and I will not raise you.
Okay, let's pull this back just a second. What Marasi is telling you is don't touch.
I completely understand this.
Okay.
I'm
So I
not
just wanna
doing it this turn. There are too many people in the collateral.
Okay. So you're holding the action, or
No. I am announcing that this is a possibility.
you're just communicating this? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We've
I
got
just
him.
want
I'm
to
not
make sure
doing it
how...
now because
Okay.
that would be suicide for everyone.
Okay. I'm just making sure I understand the totality of everything here. Okay. So, Magnus, anything else other than communicating that information?
I move 30 feet towards and past Marasi. Actually, no,
30?
25.
25. You can't move past Marasi. Marasi is too far away for that, but you'll move very close to her. You'll move within 10 feet of her. That's normal action. That's normal movement. Do you dash? Because that'll take you past her.
I dash.
You dash. That'll take you to 15 feet past Marasi. You're
I end
55
my
away
turn.
from Alina. You end your turn. Valdir, you're back up.
Yep, I am back up. I'm still within range.
You're 5 feet away from, she's basically right in your face.
Yep. I
And
need to
looking-
get Phil on out of there.
Nope, I should be 5 feet behind Magnus since I'm still at this.
You
Oh,
are,
yeah, yours on the disc.
that's right. Which also triggers this. You are so lucky I rolled a natural 1 on the attack of opportunity.
But
Would it though?
I-
Because it's not. Phil
He's not
not.
willing, yeah. He's not
Wouldn't
willing.
matter. It
Yeah.
wouldn't matter. It's a natural 1 anyway, so it doesn't matter. Moving on.
The creature cannot take reactions. Alina can't
Yeah,
take
that's
reactions right now. Turn
Never
catcher
mind,
must
you're
spend
right,
his
okay.
turns moving away
You're
from
right.
me as
Never
he
mind.
can.
Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
anyway. She wouldn't have hit anyway. It does not matter.
It
Move on.
matters for me.
It matters
I
for
care.
you. Okay.
Yeah, also can I add, since it's not my turn, then she opportunity anyway.
It's currently. You got moved on the disc. You're at 50 feet away from Alina. It is Valdir's turn, who is 5 feet away, and everybody else is out at 40 plus.
How much is that? Okay. Valdir's just gonna move back in front of Marasi then, just like guarding post, because that's just his mindset right now.
I would like to remind you, meta FYI, you have never seen this cast before. You
No, but
didn't see it
she's
cast.
told him, I realize meta FYI,
Mhm.
but she's basically said, don't hit her.
Yeah,
Yes.
take them, get out.
There is no them to pick up because they're already out.
Oh, good.
Magnus and Phildon.
Fantastic.
I would like to
That's why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Never seen it before because first time we fought the vampire minions, as per the silly and had a paladin or a cleric
I
turn
wasn't
on
there.
that.
Valdir wasn't there.
No,
Uh,
okay.
I'd like to also point out that Marasi used Turn Undead before healing Valdir.
Correct. So he was unconscious. No, Magnus
He
saw
did not
me
see
do
it. Everybody else saw it. Valdir did not. Well, no.
Yeah, Valdir didn't see it. However, Valdir has listened to what has been said and is going to move into a guard position in front of Marasi. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Okay. Again, I just want to make sure.
Yes,
That is,
I realize.
okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you're going to go 35 feet at that. You're going to go 30 feet to do that.
Yes, and then take dodge action practically in front of Marasi, basically looking over his shoulder saying, what the hell's the plan here?
Wait. I'm staring down Alina at this point.
The horse wants to move forward, but Alina pulls on the reins of the horse. And runs away 120 feet. She starts screaming into the air, "Get me out of here!" Her turn ends.
Hang on,
Top of the round.
My turn?
so don't I have to take a turn to make a death saving throw?
Yeah. Philnon
Yeah,
should have
death
had a
saving
turn
throw.
in there. I have a turn after Alina.
That's correct. Yeah, I need that death saving throw first. That'll pass. Marasi's turn.
Healing word on Philnon.
Won't matter, you're back up. Yep. Does the party intend to engage Alina any further?
I'm gonna call out to her.
Or try to... Okay, let me rephrase the question. Does the party intend to cast any spells, hostile spells against Alina in the next turn?
I don't. Anybody else?
Magnus,
I'm not sure.
your range at that point, just to confirm here, let's see, that's going to put you at 175, Magnus.
Perfect. But still not sure if I should.
Valdir, what about you? I'll come back to you, Magnus. Valdir, do you plan on doing any hostile action? Currently, no. Phildon.
No hostile actions.
Magnus, have to come back to you now.
Whoa, it seems I'm the only holdout. If I do anything, I'm just gonna harm everyone else. So, I abstain.
You abstain. Marasi, do what you need to do.
I hold up the sword. I got your gift. Tell whoever it is sending you here. I'm not impressed. And I will walk away.
She doesn't respond to that, continuing to ride away from you another 120 feet, at which point she begins to fade. And combat ends.
Okay. What was that? Other than somebody I used to know for a brief period of time. Well, I'm pretty sure it was dead. It's still dead.
I mean, if it runs like an undead, it might be undead.
Yeah, but why is there an undead after us?
Maybe because of the fact that you pissed off the fucking Unseelie.
Yeah, that's not good, is it?
You're an elf, you should fucking know.
I do.
That wasn't a revenant, was it?
I'm not sure.
Felt like one.
Tried to stop her at the gate, but it was strange. She wouldn't move closer than pretty far ways from the gate. I was trying to get close to her without being in range of her spells.
We were trying to deal with the horse to make sure that she couldn't follow us. Or at least couldn't chase us too fast.
It's a good idea.
Not good enough. Marasi, can you help him? Pointing to Philnon.
Yeah, I already healed him.
Oh, you did? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got a
Yeah.
Retcon. I missed that. I'm so sorry.
No, it's good, it's good. So Krost is still waiting in Iron Fog.
Where the hell? Why the
He didn't want to go and see what was at the gate. My
you
curiosity
didn't-
got me almost killed.
And you didn't message, call to hit anything?
You know, I was running to
Rossi,
where you were.
hear a whisper in your ear
Oh,
again.
fuck.
Of course.
It makes no difference. An eye for an eye. A fault for a fault. That's the end of the message.
Yeah, the Unseelie are pretty pissed at us right now.
You think?
Are any of you guys getting whispered to?
Nope.
At which point, the same message arrives in Magnus's ear.
A fault for a fault.
There it is.
And the same message arrives in Philnon's ear.
Can't we talk this out? I presuming I can respond to it.
You have the opportunity to respond to it, yes. If you now you don't know if it's going to get to them, but you know.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's my response. Also, I'd like to tap the tuning fork.
Sorry, what is your response?
Can't we talk this out?
Oh, okay. You get no further response. Marasi or Magnus, do you choose to respond?
No.
Magnus, what about you? No? Okay. Valdir,
Mm-hmm.
you receive a different message. The clipped one sends her regards. I, however, do not. Consider this a warning. Run or die. That's the end of the message.
Messaging back. Continue.
Messaging back, okay. Go ahead and make it public. If you want to.
Don't want to.
Don't want to, got it. I'll await that response then.
Yeah, I'm counting. You guys can go ahead.
Do we have a Croesus here, by the way?
Yes.
Yes, we have a Croesus here. Fantastic. I'm going to switch to Croesus then,
Yes, please.
who is currently in the mansion of one Gorabash, an unconscious Gorabash, as all this has happened, and has absolutely no clue as to what has happened.
Marossi should have been back a while ago. I thought she just wanted to see what was going on.
Yeah, she's been gone a while.
There were over 30 guards running over that direction. She'll be fine. I'm sure she decided to go and heal some people.
Probably.
Yes.
You're not far off from the truth.
Seems like a very Marassi thing to do.
Croesus sips ends and just waits for his short rest.
You're going to take a short rest in the mansion?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So let me go ahead and pull up my sheet.
Yeah, before you do that, though, you get a whisper. You get a message. Croesus. It's that same voice you heard back in the Fey Blacksmith. The same message that Marassi and Magnus and Philnon received. I still got what I want. An eye for an eye. A fault for a fault.
Croesus just thinks about this message, and if he has the option to respond.
He does have the option to respond. Now, whether or not it gets to them, well, only one way to find out.
So I'm guessing you're fine with the whole thing in the shop. Perfect. Glad to hear that. Have a nice day.
Okay. And you take your short rest, correct?
Yes. So don't mind me while I just spam this button a little bit.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you take your short rest because you're probably recovering hit points, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and thank you, Nara.
Yep.
You'll also get no further response to that. Let me know when you're finished rolling on health.
Yeah, it's going to be 3 and I think one more and then I'll be
35. Yeah, that's 35.
Oh, I was just adding during this entire thing. So.
Yeah, 41. So
Yeah,
you're good with
that's
that?
more than it's good enough.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, and that's my full short rest.
As you were waking up,
I mean, I'm not sleeping. Short rest isn't sleep necessary. It's just
Okay.
non.
oh, you're just taking the rest. Okay, I just wanted to make sure if you're taking a nap, if you're just taking rest, or how you're doing it. Okay.
Nah.
Towards the end of your rest, You notice the front door open. 8 guards surround your position.
Is there a problem?
You see Gorabash on the other end of the room, staggering out of bed. His wounds very clearly affecting him as he's staggering out of the room. Oh, what the hell happened? And he turns over to you, Croesus, and sees the 8 guards surrounding you. You're the last person I expected to see here.
Why would that be? Considering that I helped you and brought you back here. Why are they surrounding me, by the way?
He looks at the guards. I don't know why you're here, but I'm glad you are. I want him arrested for attempted murder.
Of who in particular? No response? Nothing?
I'm phrasing this. Bear with me. I want him out of my sight immediately. Lock him in a dungeon. I don't ever want to see him again. Do I make myself clear? A couple of the guards kind of just like shake it when he says, "Do I make myself clear?" Clearly intimidated by Gorabash.
Well, now, I'm very curious as to why you're not answering my question. Croesus turns towards the guards. I would suggest that you don't escalate this situation.
That's a funny word that you just used. That's an appropriate word you just used. As Gorabash responds, I suggest that you follow my orders, arrest Croesus, and lock him up in the darkest dungeon you can find.
Let me guess. It's a suggestion spell.
No, actually. I just wanted to make you sweat for a moment.
Careful. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yes.
Don't you bring that nonsense up.
Magnus,
Well, he did say put you in the darkest dungeon, did he not?
did. Yes, thank you, Magnus.
Come on, I have
Stop.
to chuckle a little bit. I nearly died 3 times.
Just like Darkest Dungeon.
No, that would have at least had the grace to kill me.
No, it depends on your build.
Yeah.
Moving
Oh,
on.
man. I remember being at death's door and getting hit 5 times without dying. Versus Freddy and 0-10 would not recommend.
Anyway, you're also assuming
Came
that
back
he
with like
needs it.
5 shining trapezohedrons.
Anyway, what
Two
are the
guards.
guards doing?
They're 2 of them are attempting to restrain you right now.
That's funny.
Mhm.
I informed them to piss off right now.
Oh. How is this a persuasion or
Yes, is me using my 2 in persuasion. Absolutely.
Wow.
Fucking hell. This is the one time I want Lucky Feet. The one time.
They're more scared of Gorobash than they are of you, Croesus.
I helped the man get off the streets while he was bleeding out from an arrow and into his house. I helped save his life. Would you like to talk to the house servant that saw me bring him in?
One of the guards goes and gets that house servant. He brings the house servant over.
Did I not bring in Gorobash?
He looks at you. He glances over at Gorobash, glances over at the guards, glances back at you. He takes a very deep, almost apologetic bow. I'm sorry, but I do not know of what you speak, good sir.
I suggest you speak the truth. Because
Gorobash
otherwise...
cuts you off and says, and I suggest you rot in hell.
That's going to work really well. 1 second.
And he pulls out a pistol, points it in your direction. One of the guards
He doesn't
attempts
have
to
one.
stop him. Well, he has another one.
Oh, okay.
It's not the
It's in his
same
other
person.
pocket.
Carries more than one.
No,
pistol.
it was in his bedroom.
Um,
Self-defense weapon. This one's a little different. Pulls out another pistol and points it in your general direction. Croesus, one of the guards, tries to stop him and does so successfully, as Gorobash is very hurt and easily restrained from this potentially regrettable action.
Oh, don't you worry. He's still going to regret it.
Oh, he may yet. But wait, will he regret it, or will he not live long enough to regret it?
I have no intentions of killing the man. That's all I will say on this.
So he will live to regret it. Okay.
Right. Alright. Now I'm mad. Guards, last chance. Piss off, or I will break your face. That's 9.
A ninth guard enters the barracks. By the way, roll intimidation one more time. If you so choose. 11. Man, Croesus restrained is not very intimidating. Shots notes
Are
for later.
you sure you're not using the D6?
Thank you. Now shut your face.
Understood.
Magnus has learned message. Croesus, get good, man.
Anyway.
A ninth guard, looking a little fancier than the other guards, enters the room. Croesus, refresh my memory. Actually, no, you don't need to refresh my memory. You have seen this person before. The person in command of the North Gate.
Okay.
So you've seen this person before, and you've appealed to this person before.
Ah, yes, when he was threatening to shoot the couple we had for some reason.
And he chose not to, and he let you pass.
He also helped us bring in the head and the giant axe.
He did, yes, very reasonable man, or at least after a proper convincing. I killed a giant, you could be next. I mean, that is
I
proper
said
convincing.
nothing of the sort. I just merely say, look at the head I've been carrying the last 2 hours. That was all.
Mhm.
That was all.
I mean, it's a very persuasive head. They can't deny the existence of that head.
Must have been the bar giant.
Must have been. Right, what's going on here? That's the captain speaking at this point to Croesus and to Gorbash.
It appears that I'm being stiff on my pay.
You and your lot tried to bloody murder me. The hell do you mean stiffing you out of your pay? I ought to kill you myself. At which point, a second guard begins to restrain Gorbash as he tries to break free. And still resisting against two guards, and a third guard goes over. And finally, he is restrained completely. Albeit tentatively.
Anyway, we were doing the job for Gorbash. Finding the a smith who's been making weapons for giants. We found them. He wanted them dead. They got the message and are leaving. And now he seems to be very upset at us.
Well, gee, maybe I'm upset because you tried to kill me.
I don't remember trying to kill you. I do remember bringing you here.
Oh, gee, let's think about this for a moment. One moment, I'm standing in front of you, trying to stop me from from securing my business. The next moment, I wake up in a bed with lots of wounds. Let's think about this. Who would have done this?
First of all, did you just confuse me for a little human who's very springy and whatnot? Secondly, did your lots of wounds count the one arrow that is sticking out your shoulder? Hopefully the manservant remembers pointing that out.
He frees his hand once more and yells, "I'll make you tiny bitch." Pulls the trigger. Oh God.
Oh dear. Hey, Crosses, I think I'm glad you used those hit dice.
I rolled a nat 20. This is going to end interestingly. I'm going to put that one aside for just a moment. I'm going to pick up this one right here. Whoops, that's cocked. Wow, double max. Okay, that's min. Okay, 9. That's another max, 13. 17. 18. Pulls the trigger once before restrained. Hits you in the kneecap, by the way, Croesus. You move at half speed. You take 18 points of piercing damage.
Do I lose my adventuring privileges?
That's up to you.
Took a bullet to the knee. It's not an arrow.
Yeah, it's not an arrow, so you're okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. At which point, one of the other guards knocks Gorbash out. He is unconscious now.
Croesus sighs. He turns to the guard commander of the north, I guess.
Yeah,
Right?
Northgate. Yeah, you've seen him before.
Right then. I am going to shake my money out of this man. I kindly suggest that you get these men out of my way before I start getting angry. Your choice. You know what I'm capable of. And guessing that you then come back with the guards who ran out of the room with you to help you with your little problem at the North Gate, you really could use more help.
Right now, I don't have time for this bullshit that's going on in some diplomat's bullshit party pissing all over this city while we're dealing with real problems out there. Roll persuasion. At advantage based on disposition and recent events.
Then in before it's a double nut.
20. No, I want to see a nat 20 here. I want to see a nat 20. Just to make odd. Okay, but 15. 15. As far as I'm concerned, I don't have time for this bullshit. He wants to have a pissing contest with politicians. That's on his time, not mine. I've got bigger problems to deal with. You have two choices. You don't want these guards to deal with you? Fine. I don't want to have to waste more men trying to deal with a situation on my own when all these other guards are bleeding incompetent. You have two choices. You can either stay in town and stay out of trouble. You stay at the inn I tell you to stay in until I'm done with this investigation, or you leave town. Your choice. You do one of those two things, I stay out of your business until this investigation is done.
Any chance this guy can stay at the end so he also doesn't run away?
He's going into custody. For attempted murder.
Acceptable. Right then. Croesus limps towards the inn. By the way, which inn? Because I am done with Davies Jones.
Ironically,
don't you motherfucking say it.
It's not Davy Jones' locker.
Oh man.
It's not. That's close for
You're on
renovations.
thin ice there, sir.
That's close for renovations. You can't go there. There's no occupancy right now. It's closed for renovations. Although that would be funny, but no.
Ship. Just putting it out there.
No. They won't let you on the ship if you're going to stay in town. They direct you to an inn, or he directs you. In fact, he'll give you an armed escort over there. Kind of, sort of mandatory. But they're not going to restrain you.
How nice of them.
Yeah, they're not going to restrain you. To an inn called... considering it's on the government's dime at that point. How about let's do this one. How about the
Hadante.
what?
Hadante.
Okay, if it's for the reason I think you're thinking, just tell me why. Why that name? I want to know if it's the same reason I think it is.
Oh, well, what do you think the reason is?
No, you tell me first. I asked first.
No, in SG1 it was a prison planet.
What now?
In SG1 it was a prison planet.
Oh, okay. So not the reason I was thinking of. Okay. That's actually funny.
Go on, your turn, Liz. Your turn.
I'm gonna totally do it. I'm totally gonna do it. This ship, this tavern name, the Impossible Leg. The Impossible Leg. Because that's not topical right now.
On the nose.
Because I pulled up one thing, and what's the first thing that pulls up? The Impossible Leg Bar.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? Also topical, Yield Bees.
Yield bees.
Yield Bees, the third one that's pulled up.
Okay.
Okay, but the Impossible Leg is the name of the inn.
Alright then. I go in. I head straight to the bar.
Okay, you have an armed escort of 4 with you, but they do not restrain you. Takes you about 10 minutes to get there.
Right. Your strongest drink.
You what? Sorry, Cross, say again?
Your strongest drink.
Strongest drink. The bartender kind of laughs in a low tone. Coming right up. He brings forth what appears to be a medium brown drink. Puts it on the table. 2 silver.
Here's a 4 gold. I'm going to need more. Also,
I like you. He goes and brings over 4 more of that same drink.
give me a pen and paper. I have a message to son.
Since you're buying all these drinks, why the hell not? He brings you a quill and some parchment to write on.
I scribble out my message. I
But-
roll it back up.
But no
And
ink.
I look back up at the man with a face that clearly indicates that I am not in the mood.
You're paying? I don't care.
Yeah, I'm paying.
Well, when he's saying you're paying, he means for the drinks.
Yeah.
He doesn't care that you're here. He's like, hey, you're paying. He's good. He's staying out of your business as long as you're paying. And he paid for 5 drinks, so as far as he's concerned, you're good. And he
Right.
kind of minds his own business.
I meant like having the ink part.
Oh, there's ink. Yeah, there's ink.
I see. Okay then.
Yeah. There's ink. It came with ink. Yeah.
I scribble out the message. I roll it up. Another gold piece that you send this to the ship. The one with the ridiculous figurehead in the front.
Okay. He just kind of snickers. He just kind of laughs a little bit. Huh. What are you in for then?
A great waste of time. Croesus says this
Aren't
drinking.
we all? Aren't we all? Constitution saving throw, please.
Alright. For once, can I have a good roll?
21. Hey, listen, it's alcohol. You're gonna roll well on alcohol.
Says you.
No, says Croesus, actually, as he just downs the first one. Just, there's no problem whatsoever with this drink. I mean, it tastes terrible, but, you've had worse.
Right then. So I'm just going to wait
And
for
it's-
the response.
And it's plenty strong, but you can take it.
Good. That's where I'll be spending my time.
He calls over somebody, looks like a skinny kid, maybe not even quite an adult yet. Pretty skinny, pretty lanky. Where's your ship? To you, Croesus. What ship is it?
At the docks. The one with the Ifriti figurehead. Called the Ifriti.
He hands the kid a silver piece. I could take care of it. He starts running off with the letter that you just wrote.
Croesus sips.
Croesus sips. The second drink, or still working on the first drink?
Let's go with the first drink for now.
First drink. Okay, moving back to the party then. As let's say, I'm assuming y'all are heading back to town, correct?
Unless anybody else has anything else they want to do.
The part of this, by the way, the part of this now where the guards were not Northern guards, just the captain.
I know, but the Northern Guard came by the house looking for more reinforcements.
They did, actually.
Yeah,
They did. Wonder why.
Never mind.
There is actually a reason.
Okay. Heading back.
No, there is actually a really good reason that has been planned for months. Anyway, moving back to the party, who, again, I'm assuming is heading back to town. Correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
You arrive at the gates, still up, and currently completely unmanned, except for what appears to be one guard at the top of the wall.
I will wave. Hello?
The guard looks stunned. No, it doesn't say halt. It says, please, please kindly stop, and turn around. We don't want your trouble here. No, just kidding. Let's see. Look, I can't stop you even if I wanted to. Just, what? And he stops and he's like, how did you, how? He looks like he's just shaking right now at the sight of you, Marasi.
A lady never tells her tricks.
Look, we just don't want any trouble. Just go. And he dives behind the wall,
Not
or
here
dives
to hurt you.
undercover. Just please go.
Alright. Do you insist?
I'm assuming you're walking in.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody following?
Yep.
We are going to need to find a place to rest soon.
As you enter, the portcullis slams shut behind you. One more thing. Cap says, talk with him, or something. And he just stops talking at that point, ducks behind the wall again. By this, you can reasonably assume the Northern Guard captain. The one you talked to earlier.
Well, where is he?
No response.
I'm catching him up, Marasi.
Can he wait until morning?
No response.
You're very unhelpful.
No response.
Your mother was a hamster and your father smoked elderberries?
He's not an English king. That doesn't work on him.
Damn it.
Although, if that's the kind of thing that works on English king, that would be way easier than getting all the men to come and pull out one tiny sword, just run around insulting people until it works on someone.
You know what's even more effective than an insult about smelling like elderberries? Because there's a better insult than that.
You fed like a dairy farmer?
There's something better than that. Me.
No.
Me. Okay, no, just kidding. Okay, moving on.
Do not say it.
So what's the rest of the party doing? Walking into town battered, bruised, and hurting like hell.
Send a Croesus. Maybe he knows where the guard is.
Is she?
second to last spell on sending.
Oh, sending, not message. Okay.
I don't know where you are.
I mean, fair enough.
Hey, Croesus. We're back in the city. Bad stuff happened. He's still at Gorbash's house.
Croesus, you would receive this message. You can respond.
No. Under house arrest by guards. Gorbash tried to kill me. He's also arrested. North captain's in charge or something.
That's about going to be 25 right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 25.
If I have another word, I would just say the name of the tavern. But
Oh.
that's it.
Sure, why not? I'll be generous. Sure. You can.
Alright. So I say the name of the tavern because I already forgot it.
Okay, impossible leg.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Croesus is under house arrest at the Impossible Leg Tavern.
Inn, not tavern.
Oh, inn, not tavern.
Mm-hmm.
The ethereal voice in the sky was very specific about that point.
Yeah.
So should
People
we,
get the two confused all the time.
should we do something today or leave it till tomorrow? I think we're spent.
Well, if we can go and talk to... If the guard captain's there at the inn, then... Let's go see what's up.
Baldur, Magnus?
Might as well.
I'm riding to Baron, so Valdir's just gonna take a rest wherever he can take a spot.
Okay. So basically, you're all going to the inn. Is that correct?
Unless anybody stops him, Valdir's going to the ship.
Voldir's going to the ship. Nobody's stopping you going to the ship.
Can Magnus go to the ship?
Yes.
He does so.
Okay.
You still going to the tavern, Marasi? In?
I at least
Go
want to
on.
check in with him and make sure he's okay, because I don't know if whatever came after us came after him too. All I know is that when it disappeared from where I was, it said that it was going to go and find my friends.
Well, it did find us,
I
but
have more
if
than
you're
one friend.
insistent on going, and then as you're walking to just take a moment if you can find.
Okay, so Marasi and Philnon are going to the bar? Or to the inn?
Yep.
Okay.
And
Which Croesus is at the bar?
Sure. As you're walking, my wounds start to close up a little bit.
What?
Say that again?
As you're
hold
walking,
on, okay.
Fancy.
3 times your monk level. Okay. Alright, so it's very much like a second wind type of thing. Okay, go ahead.
Yep. Okay.
We'll walk in the inn, assuming we found it.
Yeah, you find it pretty easily.
He's into his second drink by now.
Hey, Croesus.
Con save, please, on that second drink.
Bah!
You wanted the strong stuff. Yeah, you're good.
Hmm.
Still strong, still tastes terrible. But I mean, considering the circumstances, again, you've had worse.
You know there are 4 guards just hanging out up by Croesus, and he has a new hole in one of his knees.
No, there are actually no guards surrounding Croesus right now. You do, however, notice 2 guards on the outside of the inn. As you
wave to
enter.
them.
Sorry, are these north guards?
Perception check. No, correction, investigation check. You can't, as you're passing by, you don't spot. You can't quite get a good enough look to tell what guard they're with.
Okay, I'd like to let Rossi walk just a little bit on ahead, then briefly pull down my hood for about a second, pull it back up.
No, nothing happens.
Okay. We continue on.
Okay.
Does that answer your question, Nara? Or part of it, at least?
What?
Phildon's action.
I've been
Oh, he
catching
put
Baron
his.
up. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. He put his hood on, no reaction. Took it off, no reaction.
No, that there wasn't a question on that.
Okay. Because I thought you would mention why were there still guards.
No, the why were there still guards is the problem for the north gate and the fact that somebody ran by looking for reinforcements.
Oh, why was there one guard at the north gate?
No, why were there guards to arrest Croesus when another guard went running for reinforcements to the north gate because they had a big problem?
Consider this part one of your answer then.
Great.
Continuing.
Everybody walked into the tavern at this point? Or the inn?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, the inn and tavern. Hey, Croesus.
Hmm.
Got yourself into a bit of trouble, I see.
No, trouble found me.
Hmm. You need someone to look at that? You point to your knee.
Gorbash is apparently upset with me. Tried to shoot me. He missed.
Hmm. Didn't think you missed that much, though.
Rossi, as you look at his leg, it's looking pretty bad. Medicine check if you want it.
Yeah, I do.
Especially since you're inspecting the injured 20. Yeah, he didn't miss. He most certainly did not miss because that is a pretty nasty wound on his leg. Croesus isn't going to be walking for a bit, or at least not. Let me put it to you this way: he's not going to be moving in terms of combat readiness for a little bit of time. He's going to need some attention on that leg, either magical or natural.
You look like shit. I thought you were just looking at the gate.
Yeah, about that. There was a something at the gate.
Northgate's a tourist trap, clearly.
Yeah, clearly.
Got him!
Yeah. There was an old friend at the gate. But she died a while ago.
So...
Hey, Remy.
Hello. Bartender comes up at this point, looks at the two of you surrounding Croesus. You paying too?
No, I think we were just leaving. He's coming to check up on our friend here.
Suit yourself. Shrugs and goes about his business.
Well, she wants something fun on.
Sorry, what's that?
Do you want something from the bar? While we're here?
Nah, not a heavy drinker.
Okay.
It's okay before we go, if I take a look at the wound?
Yeah, you can take a look at the wound.
Nice.
The three of you hear what sounds like the sound of almost like a squadron of armed soldiers or guards or something to that effect approaching your position from the outside, or at least marching by, seems to be heading in your general direction. You don't have sight of them, but you hear marching. Very clearly marching, I might add. Regimented marching.
Okay. Yeah, the North Guard captain's supposed to want to talk to us.
He seems much too busy.
No one's really wanted to talk today.
Sounds getting louder. Probably within feet of the door.
Is there anywhere I can see where I can hide?
Perception. Also, filling on, you get the same information for the medicine check.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna need some attention before he can move well enough. I mean, Remy, if you want to jump in for some quick stuff, I mean, there's a possibility. We're gonna get to if you want to jump in. Give me a second here. Let me resolve this. Filnon, as far as places to hide, not really. I mean, behind the bar maybe, but beyond that, hiding in plain sight is probably all you got. Tables, chairs,
I'd like to hide behind Marassi.
and apparently a Marassi. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sit at a table just kind of away from Croesus.
Okay.
I sit at a table.
Like, I would literally like to hide behind Marassi, take that literally.
And I'll take out my blue book and just kind of flip through it.
You know, God damn it, hold on, actually coming through with that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, give me a stealth check if you would, please, Filnon. Let's go at advantage with this, please.
Okay, I'll roll again then.
We'll take the 19 then. We'll see if that mattered. And Marassi, are you just hiding in plain sight? Are you not hiding? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm hiding in plain sight. I'm gonna sit at a different table than Croesus. As I'm walking away, though, I will cast my very last spell slot that I have for today.
Oh. All right.
Which is a healing word at 4th level, because that's all I got. So
Okay,
thank
12
you,
on who?
Croesus.
Croesus, your leg will heal well enough to where you can move in combat again.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
I
and you
will,
get those 12 hit points back.
Yeah, I will casually sit at a table, pull out my book, and look like I'm enjoying my evening.
Deception check, please. 24.
Better than stealth.
8 guards enter the inn and kind of align themselves against the wall, facing directly towards Croesus. The northern guard captain that you met before, Croesus, enters the room.
So, am I ready? Am I free to go?
Northern guard captain sighs. If it were up to me, I'd personally escort all you back to your ship, let y'all go about your business elsewhere, and get back to defending this city. As it is, it's not my decision.
Let me guess. Gorbash went over your head.
Gorbash can suck a sword for all I care.
Whoa.
And several of the guards just kind of like sharply turn towards the guard captain. Did he just say that? Did he actually just say that?
He said the S word.
He just stomps his foot right in the ground. They all
sword.
Yes, the sword was the S word.
Yes. To which they all just he stomps his foot. They all just sharply, like, just attention, back to attention. Again, if it was up to me, I'd gladly help you get back on your ship, resupply you, and send you on your way, and get back to defending this city. But as far as I'm concerned, this is not my decision. I'm
No?
sorry, but the politicians want to deal with you. And he pulls out a scroll of parchment and begins reading off of it. In accordance with martial law, and he's reading it in a very annoyed tone. In accordance with martial law, we, the Council of Iron Fog, hereby declare Croesus and anyone else associated with Croesus to be enemies of the state. And he rolls up that parchment.
Sounds like that you
Insight
guys
check from the room if anybody wants it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
23 Marasi. 20 Philnon.
5.
Croesus is too tired of this shit. Croesus is tired of this shit and politicians. They can all go suck a sword as far as he's concerned too, probably. Excuse me, suck a blade. Marasi and Philnon, meanwhile, are sensing that there's more to this than what he's read. And by that, I mean he's probably left off the ending to whatever statement he just read.
So, if I'm hearing you correctly, it just sounds like Ironfall declare war on me, correct?
He hands the scroll to the other guards, tells them to leave, that he will deal with this personally. And the guard looks kind of amongst each other, confused. He says in a very quiet tone, "Leave now." They very quickly double time it out the door. That goes for the rest of you lot. Leave now. Bartender shrugs, stops what he's doing, goes to the back. I ain't getting paid enough for this shit. I'm leaving. Throws his rag down, heads to the back. A couple other patrons leave. Rossi and Phonon, what do you do?
I'm staying.
Phonon, what do you do?
As far as I'm aware, he doesn't know I exist yet, so
You don't know just yet. He does with that natural 20, though.
darn.
Also considering you're the only two left in the room, besides Croesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make Marasi transparent, though.
No, it doesn't make Marasi transparent. I was looking more for Phonon in this case.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. She looks at you, Marasi. By the way, is your hood up or down, Marasi?
Hood is down currently.
Hood is down. Okay, so your ears are exposed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Colin typing in chat. Ghosts of Christmas Past.
3 of you, obviously. Smart. You've got backup in here.
Very tired back up, though. I'd rather not fight you.
He pulls out a dagger and slams it blade first into the table right in front of him. And I'm also tired of things as well. So, as far as I'm concerned, why don't we make this real simple? I don't care for this. You don't care for this either.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that last bit?
I said, I don't care for this, and I'm sure you don't care for this either. I'd prefer not to kill you, and I'm sure you'd like to live. Fair?
Ah, I prefer getting paid.
I'd prefer that you get paid for your business too, but that's beyond my scope. My scope is to keep the city safe. So here's what I propose. I made you an offer before to either stay here or leave. As far as I'm concerned, I didn't read this to you. Not all of it. Therefore, it's not binding. Yet.
No? If you didn't read it to me, then...
Not in full, at least. So, therefore, it's not binding. I'm not required to keep you here yet. As far as I'm concerned, I've got bigger problems to deal with, and I'm sure you do too. Let's relieve each other of a headache here, shall we? Might I recommend leaving town quickly and
I would
quietly?
like nothing more. Your town has been terrible.
The politicians are shit. And as far as I'm concerned, they can all rot for all I care, but... They're more concerned with defending the city, stopping invaders instead of going out there and actually dealing with the problem itself.
Oh, are you talking about the Giants?
I'm talking about all of it. It'd be a shame if somebody actually did something about this.
Well, there's
Oh,
good
that
news on
reminds me.
Yeah.
Apparently the Giants are leaving us alone. Well, the city alone. If that makes you feel better.
I see.
And we solved your Fae problem. That they were selling weapons to those giants, riling them up. They were pretty mad at Gorobash, though. Maybe we should have a talk with him, but keeping Faes in terrible... no, don't whisper that to Ross, you should listen. Keeping Faes in terrible conditions.
I'll keep that in mind.
What I
Well
can
then.
tell you, though, is that you have slavers in the city. Our interest is at their detriment, I would say.
Then I recommend one thing, then. Go back to your ship. Stay there until this evening.
No?
I'll deal with what's owed to you, personally. He walks out.
Sorry, did you say this evening?
This evening, yes.
Alright.
Isn't already midnight?
No, it's gone into the next morning now.
Next morning, yeah.
So
I'm just
back
kind
to-
of pushing things ahead a bit.
Back to the ship then, I think.
Okay. Croesus, you have full movement again, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Mhm.
Right then. Well, I'll see Phil get the others, and you got the entire day to spend wherever you can in the city. I suspect that it's going to go shit tonight.
Yeah, I don't think we should be in the city anymore.
We're still here for the book, and I'm not leaving without it.
We don't have any leads in the book right now.
The entire purpose of being here was for the book. Why are we not? What changed?
A couple of different things. Some of them regarding Faye trying to kill us, some of them regarding town guards trying to arrest us, and lack of any knowledge about what we're actually doing in this city and trying to find a book.
Bartender pokes his head from out the back. He gone yet?
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh, damn
Do you
time.
have an ale, by the way?
Slams the door behind him, thoroughly annoyed. Yeah, I get you, Nail.
Thanks.
2 silver.
Yeah,
You pay this 2 silver?
of course.
Okay. He takes 2 silver, hands you an ale, or hands you a drink, I should say. I would barely qualify it as ale. Same thing as Croesus's drink.
I certainly have doubts that this is actually the strongest stuff they have.
Oh yeah, by the way, package came for you just a few moments ago.
Who's he referring
For him?
to?
Point to Croesus?
Hands a small box over to Croesus.
Got
Supposed to
an
be
ale.
for you. Don't know why. I don't ask questions. I just put up with it. Whatever. I at least get to run my shit. Y'all got the run of the place. Just don't touch the drinks. Don't touch anything. Just leave when you're done. And he goes back to the back and slams the door.
How big is this one? There's give.
Not very big. Maybe seats 20.
I open it.
Oh, the box? Oh, the box is not very big. It's a
That's when they have a box of seating
About-
20.
not very. No. The box is about. I thought you said the inn. The box is maybe about half a foot wide, half a foot tall. Not very big.
Investigation check for any magic traps. Because
Investigation. I'm sorry. I need to move this along though. Investigation. Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm not gonna make you roll it. No, there's no traps on it. You want to open it?
I open it.
Contained in the box is precisely to the amount as I pull it up.
I'll be from the servant.
250 gold and 1 silver piece with a note in there.
And what does the note say?
The note is written in common. It says, "A friend said you were owed this. Best to leave town, eh? It is unsigned."
Well, that was useless. I just take the 250 and carry it for now.
And I'm assuming you all are going back to the ship?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think that's going to end today's session for now because we're over at this point. Yeah, we're going to have to end it right here, unfortunately. At which point we will pick it right back up next week with I'm
Nope.
sorry, Remy. I could not get back to the ship in time. Whole answer on what now? Sorry, Nara.
Mhm.
Sorry. Yeah, we're taking it out at this point here, Petrie. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, we can continue talking about stuff like having some aftermath stuff in the RPG chats if we need to.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Just don't leave the city
Yeah.
with your
Stay on the boat.
Okay. Yep.
So before we go, do we have permission to take a long rest?
On the ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and excuse myself. I'll catch y'all later.
Okie doke. And that'll be it for me too. Again, no ending music, but that's fine. We'll get back to. I don't think we are actually having a session next week. Because I think there's several of us that aren't going to be here, but we'll have a session a week after that in September, and we'll see you then.